belt buckle. There we go. Yeah. It's the belt buckle.
You know who you remind me of?
A cartel boss.
No, the one Timmy Turner. What's the
Designer.
No, Timmy Turner. Yeah, Doug Dimmadome.
Welcome back. Welcome back to Family Business.
Yeah.
We are having fun.
Yeah,
This has
this
been
is
fun.
yeah, it's been fun. It's exciting.
I got my wife with me,
Uh-huh.
and we get to just sit down and do what we do in real life on camera. Like we just be
Uh-huh.
talking. We talk a lot of shit. We have
Absolutely.
fun, and yeah, it's been a good journey, man. A lot of good feedback and stuff,
Mhm.
and I'm happy. But thank y'all for tuning in. I
Mhm.
want y'all to like, comment, and subscribe again, and continue to, see what we got going on. Because if you don't, you're gonna miss out. You're
Yeah.
gonna miss out when we on the big screen.
Yeah.
You're gonna miss
Catch
out
up.
on it.
Catch up on them episodes if you haven't already. A lot of good content.
A lot of good. The last clip when I
Absolutely.
said the group chat clip, that
Oh
that
yeah,
went
that took off.
that
That
went
took off.
crazy. It's at like
Yeah.
18,000 views and
Yeah.
all types of shares and all that stuff. It was fun. It was
Absolutely.
definitely funny.
I thought it was funny too.
I was laughing at it when I said it. So today we're gonna talk about a few things. We're gonna
Mhm.
the main topics is going to be long term relationships and
Mhm.
the myths about it and the truths
Right.
about it too. And we can talk about finances because a lot of couples, you know, don't share bank accounts and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
let's get into it.
Absolutely.
First off though, I don't got no job, baby.
Yeah. You ain't got no job.
I'm done with working. I ain't got no job. I work. I'm at home working on my business, our business,
Absolutely.
and putting it together. We was able to. I was
Mhm.
able to retire at an early age, right?
Mhm.
And it's funny because I don't have to do anything now. Like I don't. If I don't want to wake up till 12 o'clock, I just won't wake up. But I am doing stuff
Mhm.
to keep myself motivated. Again, like I talked about on the cultural development podcast, I'm still getting up, working out. I'm going to different places to work
Mhm.
from, um, work from my laptop or
Mhm.
my iPad and stuff to do my business. And it's funny because it's well. Let's go to this. You thank you for believing in me and be able to say, "Hey, baby,
Yeah.
look, I think that I should be. I'm done with this. We got enough. Our finances together. We could
Mhm.
do this. I could retire. I could leave now."
Yeah.
And we sat down and made sure everything was fine. And you was like, "All right, yeah, let's do it." You believed in me, so I want
Mhm.
to say thank you for believing in me, like you always do.
You're welcome.
And we talked about taking risks before,
Mhm.
and we took risks going to college. We took risks going to the military. All them risks we take, and now
Mhm.
we're doing another one. And this is it. We gonna keep going. We
Right.
believe in ourselves. We bet on ourselves. So again, thank you for another, taking another chance on me and believing in me.
Absolutely. I mean, believing in you is believing in us. So, we gotta, I gotta do what I gotta do, and one way to do that is to make sure I'm supportive of you and your mission, right?
Come on, gas me up, hype me up, boost it up a little bit. I know it. Look, I'm trying to brag on myself. I'm just
Okay, so
no, I'm messing with you, but
yeah.
I do appreciate it. And um, but so the funny part about it is, like the first couple days, you kind of when you was getting ready for work, and I'm sitting here like, go ahead, work. You go ahead and work.
Yeah, I had to adjust a little
You had
bit.
to
I
adjust,
mean,
yeah.
I'm
'Cause-
still getting up. I'm still, my routine continues. Yours it's an adjustment, getting used to usually you at work by the time I leave.
yeah,
So
I
where
was
I'm
usually
getting
up
up.
and going by the time
Yeah.
you even wake up,
Yeah.
and but it's that adjustment is something that we had to even have a conversation because you would be like, "Hey, make sure you're productive today," and
Mhm.
I'm like, "Cassandra, I'm gonna be productive. Like I'm going to
Right.
get up."
Mhm.
And for the first like week, I said, "I'm not doing nothing. I'm not cutting the grass.
Mhm.
I'm not washing the dish. I just want to sit down for a week
Yeah.
because we never got to do that.
Mhm.
And you weren't mad at me, but it was just kind of
I had to
weird.
check
Yeah.
my tone a little bit.
Yeah.
I understand that, you know,
Hmm.
because it can seem very negative, like, you know, but not saying it was a moment of jealousy, you know, but when I got to get up and I'm putting my shoes on and you comfortable, all snuggled up, you know,
It hit a little
I'm gonna look
different.
like, yeah, I'm like, so what you doing today? Cause I'm going to work.
No, that was
Yeah,
hilarious because I was
yeah,
like, be productive. Like, I'm
yeah.
chilling,
Right. I
but
mean, I understand. I had to check my tone,
yeah,
and
it wasn't bad. It was
it
just
was
funny.
nothing negative. It wasn't an argument.
Mm-mm.
We talked about it, and I understand. You know, you deserve to. You know, it's like taking vacation. You deserve to take a vacation from life a little bit.
Yeah,
You
because
know.
it's not like, and
Mhm.
when we say it's not like I'm not bringing in income, right?
Oh
Like
yeah.
I'm still producing.
Hmm.
I just don't have to
It's not
wake
a
up and
normal nine
physically
to
do a
five.
lot of nine like the nine to
Absolutely.
five stuff. So
Yeah.
it's
Hmm.
different, but
Hmm.
it can definitely turn into
Hmm.
jealousy. Not, I
I think it
wouldn't
was
really
more
say
so like a
jealousy in our
fear.
situation, but yeah,
Uh-huh.
fear. And
A
you're like,
fear.
and we talked about it, it's like you
Uh-huh.
going to work. You're a manager at work, right? So you
Not
manage
yeah. I
different
manage
people and stuff
people in
like
a
that.
sense like like I'm considered seniority.
Yeah,
So I come off in a sense like um kind of running things a little bit, or
yeah,
not even with the title, but people look at me and I'm a resource to a lot of people.
yeah,
So they see me as a resource and leadership.
yeah. And you
So I'm
go into
kind of
boss mode
yeah,
sometimes.
I do.
But like when you get prepared to go to work, you turn into Nurse Cassandra.
Yeah, I gotta put my
Sometimes, yeah,
yeah, I gotta put that face on, and it starts really early because I gotta prepare myself
it is.
mentally when I come in to work, you know.
And I
So
understand, but
yeah,
I'm gonna just say this: I'm Poppy. You ain't my boss. No.
I ain't nobody's boss.
Hey, Poppy, Poppy. Okay, so now let's get into the fun stuff. We're gonna do this episode in Spanish because we have a lot of Spanish listeners.
Yeah,
So
tell me to
um,
go.
let's do it here. Me amo Rom de Rula.
Uh huh.
Te quiero y mucho, Cassandra, your esposa. El vaquero, mi amor.
Uh huh. Good job.
Yo no sé the podcast. That was decent though.
It was
All right.
cute.
It
It's real
didn't.
cute.
All right, cute. Well, yeah. El vaquero, el vaquero. That's what they calling me. Nah. um, what's up, baby? Let's talk about it.
Yeah, let's start our podcast here.
So, talking about long term relationships,
Uh huh.
it's a lot of like myths and stuff that come when you talk about long term
Hmm.
relationships. What's one of the things you hear when you tell somebody how long we've been together? Like, oh, me and my husband been together since 13 years old. We've been together for 17
Uh
years.
huh.
Like, what do people say right away to you?
I mean, I think initially people are like kind of surprised because they try to figure out how old we are.
Yeah,
So that's
definitely.
the initial shock factor of it. And then I get more so asked like, how did you do it? You know, that sort of question. So
Yeah,
even if people are thinking, it's more so like from other people, not necessarily like us when I tell people about how long we've been together. But I usually hear from like long term relationships that it gets boring. You know, the mom and dad sleep in different bedrooms. Like it becomes very lazy in a sense. Like the relationship is lazy. They get comfortable and accustomed to living separate lives in the same home,
yeah.
that sort of thing. And then a little bit of finance, like their money is separate in a sense. Like they're
Oh yeah,
almost
we gonna
like,
talk about that. We gonna talk
you
about that.
know,
Yeah,
they're almost
yeah,
like roommates who pay bills and they, you know, hand each
yeah,
other money to pay for certain things. In that sort of sense.
yeah.
Yeah. What do you usually hear about long term relationships? Like
Yeah, I think a lot
mhm,
of people first they be like, oh, like since I'm young, a lot of people say, "Oh man, that's so cool. Y'all been
mhm,
together." You don't see that a lot,
yeah. Yeah.
But I also get people that say, "Oh, y'all must be sick of each other," or like
Yeah.
it's stuff like
Mhm.
that, or
Mhm.
it's a lot of negative. Like you said, people be
People
like, "Do y'all
assume
sleep
the
in different
negative.
rooms, and
Yeah.
y'all
Uh-huh.
must don't be humping anymore." Because my mom watching this stuff, and I don't do. Well, y'all must don't fornicate anymore
We
with
grown.
each other. We grown as hell, and but people, people just think that you grow apart after a time.
Yeah, like you get bored.
Yeah, yeah. People think
You
you get
get
bored.
like bored of the same thing,
Yeah.
all the time.
So,
Hmm.
what I our relationship isn't like that though,
Right.
and I think, well, I know for one. Let's do some
Mhm.
educating. It's not like that because we still continue to date each other and have
Uh-huh.
fun.
Hmm.
Like we keep our relationship fun.
Yeah.
Uh, it's a small things that matter
Right.
that we
Yeah.
do. And um, what do you think it is that keeps our long? This is a long lasting relationship.
Hmm.
You knew me since I was a kid.
Hmm.
Why you still like me? And then what's funny? Before you answer, I say that all the time. I'm like, how
You
you
do
still
ask me
laughing like that?
randomly, like you'll say, dang, you really love me still? Or you say random things like that. I'm like, why are you
Because you be
saying it like
you
you
be
can't believe
cracking
it
up at
yourself?
stuff I say, and you just be looking at me and be like, "Oh,
Uh-huh.
you look good today." And I'm
Yeah.
like, you still
There's a
do
lot
that?"
of things that contribute, I think, to the longevity of our relationship,
Yeah.
right? Well, I kind of want to explain that our life has occurred in different phases, and with each phase, we have grown,
Hmm.
right? So I'm not the same girl you met when I was 13 years old. I couldn't say the same thing for you as the man you are, right? So as you grew up and evolved, I also evolved and grew with you, right?
Hmm.
So even the way we think, the way we talk, if we like something at some point in our life, we might not like it now. Like we have grown and became different people in different stages of our life,
Hmm.
but we did it together, right? Because you'll see in some relationships, someone, maybe one person gets a degree and they're a little bit smarter. Their likings are different, their hobbies are different, and the other person stays behind and they're um, kind of restrained to what their old ways are, and they don't grow to like different places or new foods, or um won't even change their opinion about things.
Yeah.
And I think that's what kills a relationship, right? That you don't grow with that partner and evolve with them in that sense. So it's that. And then I feel like also, like you mentioned, we date each other, we take time out of our busy week, like even when we both were working or on opposite schedules, we sat and caught each other up on our like, yeah, we live together. Sometimes there's days where, we're tired and we have like a very short conversation, but at the end of the before the end of the week, you want to make sure y'all are catching each other up on
Yeah.
your life. Like, hey, this is what's going on in work. This is what happened that upset me. Oh, I seen this on the internet that I found funny. Like,
And all you
yeah.
send me
Mhm.
memes all day, and I said, "Ain't you supposed to be at work? How is you sending me memes for one?" But this is hilarious to me. But I just be
Yeah.
looking. Sometimes it's so many I can't even keep up. But
That's a girl
we
thing though. I
it
think a
is.
lot of girls will say that they send
I send you
a
memes too.
lot of me. Yeah, but probably not as much as me.
Definitely not as
But I'd
much
be
as you.
like, when he has time, he may not see it now, but he might be like, "Oh yeah, that's also funny," or
And it's thoughtful.
"This is
But
relatable,"
it's also nice to me
Mhm.
that I know that you're thinking about me
Mhm.
at the time,
Mhm.
because I got a big ego. Ha ha ha.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So it's funny that you constantly sending the memes and stuff. And also Kanye West, and I always do quotes because that's what I do. But anyway,
Right.
Kanye West said once in a tweet, "I miss you when I wake up before you."
Mhm.
Come on now. Come on. That's how I feel about you, my love.
Yeah. I
I
know.
miss you when I wake up before you. Um,
I love you too.
thank you. Thank you, mamita.
All right.
Te quiero y mucho y mamita, esposa Cassandra. If I can. Uh,
Yeah.
so and yeah, going and even into
Uh-huh.
the long term relationship, like with us, like you said, we grew together,
Mhm.
but it's so funny to we looked at. I sent you the video the other day,
Yeah.
and maybe we could add it on here or something.
Oh, when we got
When
married.
the we was we were night. I just turned 19.
Uh-huh.
Literally, like, oh no, I
It
was
was
18, or
it was in December. We got married in December, so
and
you
then I
you
turned, yeah, I
turn
turned 20
in
the next day.
January.
I mean, the
In
next month.
January.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So right before I went to the military,
Hmm.
we got married so that way we could,
By the court,
get
yeah.
the benefits and everything, and we was
Mm.
together already for 5 years or
You had
whatever
a
by
daughter,
that point,
yeah.
6 years or
Mm.
something. But anyway, the
Mm.
video is funny because Anaya, our daughter, my brother's holding her, and she's like messing with me the whole time,
Mm.
and we don't know what to do.
Mm.
We're just like, all right, let's get
Yeah.
married. We're happy,
Yeah.
whatever. And uh, the judge give us the vows,
Uh-huh.
and I said, uh, I did the vows,
We did the vows, yeah.
and then it was like, put the ring on. I wouldn't have put the ring on the
Uh-huh.
wrong hand and everything. I didn't know.
Yeah,
I
you
just was
put it
like
on the
giving you the
wrong
ring.
hand, and I don't think I even really
You didn't know either.
register either because it's like
You had no idea.
I ain't never been to a wedding before that.
Yeah, and so the judge and my brother was like, "Hey, you put it on the wedding ring,
And we're
on the
like,
wedding hand." And I said, "Man, I ain't never been married before." And
yeah,
everybody
uh-huh,
started cracking up because
yeah,
I was just a young dude, had no idea. I never went to a wedding.
yeah. We
Like
didn't.
I don't know what's going on. I just like, look, here's the
Exactly.
ring that they said. The ring was $25 anyway.
Yeah, the set.
Like, put it, put the ring on it. Let's go out here so I can go to boot camp in a couple days. Like, but yeah, that
That
was
was
funny.
funny. And it was very emotional too to see that because I think that I had not seen that video since maybe around that time that we had got
Yeah,
married.
yeah.
So it's like seeing us kind of it just brought some memories
It
back. Like, look
definitely
at
did.
these children. Like,
We
who
were
was to
children.
know? Who
Yeah.
was to say that?
I just cut the dreads off. Like I didn't. It was just. I wasn't even the same person to you. Like you said, we
Yeah,
evolved. It was different. You used to see me with these
yeah,
dreads or the
yeah,
locks on. Whatever. But
yeah.
yeah, that was fun. It was cute. Pause.
Hmm.
All right. Long term relationship again. Going back to
Hmm.
that, we keep it fun because we have fun together.
We do.
Like we actually enjoy time. Like people be
Hmm.
like, man, I'll be trying to hang out with you. I'm like, bro, if my wife off, like we kind of you want to hang out with, like, bring your girlfriend or wife too. Like I want to hang out with my wife.
Hmm.
So you gonna have to let me know in advance
Hmm.
if you want to hang out
Hmm.
because uh, also for me, and my boy was talking about this earlier. You know what I'm talking about, or yesterday.
Hmm.
Um, Safety is a concern for us, especially where we come from.
Hmm.
I feel safe being at certain things. I'd rather go out to dinner. I'd
Hmm.
rather go to a cigar lounge. I'd rather be home
Hmm.
than turning up.
Yeah.
So
Hmm.
if you tell me we're gonna go do something, I'd rather do it with my wife because I know I'm a behave. I know can't nobody say I'm out here wilding, nothing. I'd
Hmm.
rather be home. So if I'm with my boys, yeah, we can go do that, but let's make sure that it's fun, uh, but fun, but how you say it? Come on, what's the words? Fun but safe.
Right. Right.
And we're not going to a club. We
Hmm.
gonna go to Fogo de Chao and go hang
Hmm.
out. Go
Hmm.
to a cigar lounge, like go
Hmm.
do stuff like that because the
You're doing
world
men
you doing
activities.
midnight
Yeah.
because the world is, go golfing, stuff like that, because
Hmm.
the world is not nice to young black men,
Hmm.
to be just be honest about it.
Yeah.
If I say hi to a waitress the wrong way,
Right.
they're gonna take it like I did something
It
wrong.
can. Yeah. It can
It
be
can come off
taken.
as,
Yeah.
it can come
Hmm.
off wrong. So I like to just be like, look, let's not blur the lines. Let's just be
Hmm.
what it is. Go home, have fun here, whatever. So I feel very comfortable around you
Hmm.
because you've seen me growing up, right?
Hmm.
Cassandra, I used to want to fight everything. I used to want to.
Hmm.
I got in trouble
Yeah.
in a lot of ways, and I could
Yeah.
have got killed. I could have got locked up and stuff
Hmm.
like that growing up. And you were always like my saving grace. You were the person to be like, "Hey,
Yeah.
this, you know, let's go, because
That
I
was
can get
that was
at you.
like your consciousness
Yeah.
at that at when you needed it, you
Hmm.
know. And I think we're just so used to each other that I kind of feel the same way sometimes too. Like, you know, when things are going on with like my friends and stuff like that, like birthday dinners or whatever it may be, or an outing. Me and my friends do this little boat thing, where we
Y'all
get
big
together.
money. I already know.
Um,
Yeah, they're boat club.
Sometimes I just kind of like, y'all don't want y'all husbands to come too, so I can invite mine. Like, and it's not that that we be up on each other, right? We just like to be around each other. Like
Yeah.
I may be in this end, you may be over there. I like to kind of peek my head and be like, "Oh, he good, I'm good," from across the room, that sort of thing. But I think we became more like a security blanket for one another
Hmm.
because we really know each other, and I think when we get like, I tell people all the time, I have like a social meter, right? Like that when I feel like my social meter is going down, if you're around, that kind of help me bring it back up,
Yeah.
you
I
know?
can go out and
Yeah.
socialize with
Mhm.
your
Mhm.
friends and
Mhm.
your coworkers and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. So I
And
kind of
yeah,
just like bounce off of your energy a little bit, and I think that helps me as well. But not that we can't. Like you go out sometimes with by yourself, and
yeah,
that's perfectly okay. We manage, it's nothing. But we are aware that kind of we prefer being around each other. And
yeah.
then honestly too, we're very good friends with one another. It's more than that. Like, I appreciate your input. I like watching you move around the room and socialize with people. Like, I appreciate that. It doesn't have to be with me, but with other people, like the connections you make, I like that, Like I like watching you in your element
Mm,
in a sense,
yeah.
um but that's just my preference,
Yeah.
you
No,
know.
I agree. When
And I understand that's very different for other people. Some
it
people
is.
need that time apart, and that's okay. If you need time apart, absolutely. If you need a day to reset with your boys, absolutely. You need a day to reset with your girls, absolutely. You need that sometimes,
So
especially
so
coming
let's
into it
talk about that.
differently. Mhm.
Again, our we have to make sure when we
Mhm.
talking about our relationship that
Mhm.
y'all not like us,
Yeah. Mhm.
because it's a different circumstance. We
Yeah.
literally were kids
Mhm.
that grew up as best friends pretty
Mhm.
much and
Mhm.
became in a relationship. Now, if y'all just y'all were grown when you met,
Mhm.
it's going to be a different relationship.
Mhm. Yeah.
Y'all have to make sure you do have the distance. You do
Mhm.
have some things, but
Mhm.
we had distance because there was times where we literally were separated for like 6 months to a year,
Mhm.
right?
College,
College, military,
military,
me leaving all the time, on
deployments,
deployments,
missions. Yeah.
ravens, missions,
Uh,
and stuff like that. So we had that separation throughout
mhm.
our
Mhm.
adulthood as well
Mhm.
that kept us wanting each other, like,
Yeah.
missing each other. So as a couple who are together and y'all just together all the time, you do need to miss each other.
Yeah, that's why I kind of like, I don't like waking up and going to work, but I do appreciate that it allows the time for you to miss me,
Yeah,
and vice versa. Like, yeah, I miss my husband, even though it's work, or whatever it may be, where life, but I need to work because I need to make sure that we are apart sometimes. That way we don't end up getting frustrated with one another, because
right.
it's like, siblings fight, right?
Yeah,
Because they're tired. They're
together all the
all the
time. It's
time.
just
Yeah.
about
So
it.
even they love each other, but I understand that it is needed.
So like I remember,
So.
because I
Uh
do
huh.
jujitsu, Muay Thai, and
Mhm.
stuff like that. I train
Mhm.
that, and the reason she doesn't do it and come to my gym and do all that
Mhm.
stuff is because she's like, no, that's your thing.
That's a you thing.
That's me.
That's, I
That's my
allow
time to
you
get
to
away.
be.
Boom.
Yeah.
Even work it out. We
Mhm.
have a gym in our house,
Mhm.
but we work out together sometimes or do stuff. But
Yeah.
I go to a gym. You do your thing over there.
Mhm.
It's like it's our time to be apart because
Mhm.
we need to miss each other.
Mhm.
I'm I love you a lot, Cassandra.
Yeah.
Te quiero mucho. However, I need to not see you for an hour or two. Like, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
and that's
And
okay.
vice
I'm not
versa.
offended. So.
So it's for couples,
Uh huh.
yeah, of course you need that time apart.
Yeah.
You have to
Yeah.
have that time to um be yourself.
Yeah.
Go with your friends.
Yeah.
Um, have a hobby, stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's absolutely needed.
Absolutely.
And when we say I don't like to go and just turn up or do something
Mhm.
with a bunch of guys all the time. I'm just simply saying I think about safety. I don't want to end up being like a Shannon Sharp or somebody or something that whatever allegations,
Uh-huh.
whether it's true or not. I just need safety, right?
But honestly,
Uh,
as a girl, I feel the same way. Like if I go out, honestly, if I go out with a group of girls, I understand the attention that a group of girls
yeah,
brings upon them, you know?
yeah.
And
Especially with you out there looking all good and shit.
I just feel like when you're around, you're my security guard. You know, I don't have to like one time we went out and my friend bucked up on somebody.
Hmm.
He could have smacked the shit out of her. And what was I gonna do? You know?
Be calling me crying and
Yeah.
shit. Yeah, we out here and then yeah.
You know, so it's just like it's very different when you're a group of girls and there's a guy there or a
Hmm.
couple guys, you know, in the mix. Men are less likely to um be aggressive or try to hit on someone or I want to prevent all that. You know,
Yeah,
I
yes.
don't want to offend somebody. Some people get offended even no matter how nice you say it or I'm married, whatever it may be. People don't some people just don't care,
It's taking the
you know.
precautions. Um, let's do the first story time, right?
Mhm.
We were in college.
Mhm.
We went back home to Jersey,
Oh. Mhm.
and I'm like, yo, I'm going out with the homies.
Mhm. Mhm.
You said, yo, they always shooting over there. They walling, don't go. My brothers and them said, bro, we out. Then my homie, everybody, we out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause you know at the end of the parties they just shooting
You
up.
know it's about to wild out. So what I do? Cause honestly, I ain't going. No, I'm out. Yeah, I ain't doing that. I went.
Mhm.
Fight broke out. Our
Mhm.
homegirl said, and he gonna say his name. He out here fighting. They out here. They jumping.
Mhm.
You know what I do? I get activated.
Mhm.
I'm running. I get into it. I'm boom. I got hit. Boom.
Mhm.
The feds. Anyway, listen. The what do you call them? The feds hit me. I go down. Right. I'm wilding out because I'm helping my friends. I get put in the back of the police car. Yada
Mhm.
yada.
Mhm.
But the hood said, "Yo, that's wrong. They wilding out. Hey, let him out. They jumping
Yeah.
on the cop car. They just let me out."
Mhm.
But I'm all messed up. I'm about to go back to college in a week. My
Mhm.
eye busted, all this.
Mhm.
Never took my name, nothing. They just let me out.
Uh-huh.
And I remember I got back to my mom's house
Well,
and
first they called me.
everybody was calling you.
Everybody was calling me and they said you was in the back of the car and all that. And I said, well, I told him not to go.
Straight
Don't
up.
call me. Call his mom. And I went right back to sleep.
And I came home and that's just straight up. You was like, I told you not to go.
Yeah.
And my mom was like, we going down and making a
Yeah.
complaint. And I said,
Yeah.
Mom, trust me.
You was in the wrong. Yeah. You shouldn't
I
have been
was
there.
wilding.
You
Like I
should have been
should
there.
not have been
Yeah.
there. And I was that could have changed my
That could
life.
have changed your
Be,
our life,
it would
you
have
know?
changed our life
Yeah.
because I don't care. I ain't got no job. They gonna fire me. I was fighting. I punched the cop in the face, and I knocked him out.
Yeah.
And then the guy was on the ground, grabbed me. I kicked him in his face and knocked him out.
Yeah.
So,
Exactly.
and when the other cops ran through, they just said, "Get him!" Boom! I got hit
Yeah.
with a flashlight. Go
So
down.
you deserve to be in
I
the
was
back of that
wilding out.
car. You
And
deserve to be in the back of that car.
I was trying to save my
Mhm.
friend,
Yeah.
but again, I go
You was
I
seeing
go
red.
into mode,
Mhm.
right? So I know me. I know what I
Mhm.
could do.
Mhm.
And if you was there, you would have said, "Get your ass, bro, get here." Because why didn't you go to the party? Because you was always like,
I had a woman's
you was
intuition.
always like,
And
I'm
that's
not
why you
going to that
gotta that's why
nonsense.
you gotta listen to me. And that's why you do listen to me.
I do,
But
and that's why
yeah. Yeah.
I take my ass in the
Mhm.
house into the cigar lounges into the nice places.
Exactly.
But that was a good story time. It's your boy.
All right, now we're gonna get into a little game
Come on.
called "What You Say" or "Qué dijiste" in Spanish. And in this game, I'm gonna say 5 phrases in Spanish, and Jerome is gonna first try to repeat what I said, and then try to guess what I said.
Okay.
Yeah, cause he think
Okay.
he's Spanish.
Yeah, look, I'm about to turn into Dominican Rome right now. Let's do it. You say Dominican if I can. Yeah. All right.
All right. First phrase: No te hagas el loco.
No te hagas de loco.
Close. That was really good though. You missed one word, but what do you think that means?
I'm not crazy.
Close. Break it down.
No te My name is not crazy.
No te hagas el loco.
No te hagas de loco. No, it's not. Te haga. Don't know what te haga is, but te something the haga de loca. Something not crazy.
Close. I'm gonna tell you what
All
it
right,
means. It
tell me.
says don't play dumb.
Okay. All right. Okay. I was un poquito. Yeah.
All
All right. What else you
right.
got?
Second phrase. Te voy a dar una pela si no te callas.
What?
You want me to repeat it?
Yeah. One more time. Can I? Yeah. One more time.
Te voy a dar una pela si no te callas.
Te oya la sina pera la peas de.
You was completely off on that one.
That
I
yeah.
ain't
I don't
gonna
know.
lie.
All I know is you said Luna, right?
I ain't say Luna.
Dang, I thought you said Luna, cause that mean moon. I know that.
You way off.
All right, I don't know. Jonah say.
It's it says I'm gonna whip you if you don't shut up.
Well, I'm glad I ain't know that. I ain't saying that. We don't do domestic violence, Shakari Richards.
Oh, that one was hard. All right, number 3. Eres mi todo, pero no me saques de quicio.
Eres mi no. Este petite man no ya. Este man no ya. Yeah,
Bad Bunny ain't say not this
he ain't say
before.
that. Etite man. Yeah, Jonah say. I thought I knew Spanish. I don't know shit. I don't know what you just said.
You're my everything, but don't get on my nerves.
The first
That was
part was
cute,
the
right?
first part was good. The first part was good.
All right, number 4. Ay, qué lindo, pero no confíes tanto.
Ay, qué lindo. That's saying like, oh my God, what are you doing? Right?
No,
No?
not at all.
They only be saying, ay,
You
qué
was
lindo.
no, you're not doing good on this game at
All
all.
right, well, I don't know Spanish like I thought I did. I just be talking shit. I know how to say some stuff. What's they tell me what ay,
It
qué lindo
says,
mean?
"Oh, how cute, but don't trust too much."
But that's what I mean. Ay, qué lindo be like, oh, qué lindo, papi. And they be with the, like,
Yeah,
the kid.
but why you ain't get that?
Because I thought I just equated it to be like, oh, how cute, like, you know.
Yeah, and you didn't say, "Oh, how cute,"
Oh,
at
okay.
all.
So I do know a little bit.
Well, you should have said that if you
Yeah.
knew it a little bit.
Oh, qué lindo.
You giving up. You ain't even trying.
I was trying hard.
All right, this is the 5th one because
All
you
right, I've
failed.
got this one.
You got 0 out of 4 right now.
I speak. My first language was Ebonics, not Spanish.
All right, number 5. Si me traicionas, duermes con un ojo abierto.
One more time.
Si me traicionas.
Pause. Yes. Yes, I. Trisonas, right? You said trisona.
Traicionas.
I see on it. So 3. Yes, I'm 30. Okay. All right. One more. Go ahead.
Try to say it. Si me traicionas,
Mm-hmm.
duermes con un ojo abierto.
Si mestran. Si mestranyotas. West. I thought I was gonna be good at this though. I don't know, man. Jono say I can only do like 3
You want me
letters.
to tell
3
you?
times. Yeah, please, por favor.
If you betray me, sleep with one eye open.
Why are you going straight Santeria on me with
I
all these
didn't.
questions?
It ain't sent it. What you mean? It said if you betray me, sleep with one eye
But I mean,
open.
you went Bruja.
No, I didn't.
Like, why
Hell.
you sleep with one eye open? Like you threatened me in like two of these. Like 2 out of 5 questions was threatens. It
It
was
was.
like
I
threat.
didn't come up with these questions
Okay, all right.
though.
That's how I know. Yeah, they be
I
wild.
didn't come up with these phrases, so you can't put it on me.
Me too. That's why I don't know because I only say nice things in Spanish. I don't say. Okay, all right. I'm brushing up on my Spanish. Then I thought I
Yeah.
knew something.
You gotta do what's it called? Rosetta Stone or
I
something.
got it on my phone. I just never use it. I need to start
So whose
using it.
fault is that?
That's my fault.
All right. You could have been acing the test if you was using Rosetta.
Hey, Los, bruh, I'm sorry I let y'all down because
Yeah.
I am El Vaquero still,
Mhm.
bruh.
Mm-mm.
So I'm
Bad
gonna
Bunny would
brush.
be ashamed.
I'm gonna brush up on it because I'm really good at doing the
You can sing a Bad
karaoke.
Bunny song though.
I'll
Yeah.
karaoke right now. I'll Bad Bunny this right
Yeah.
now. I'll go in here and say una valita. Like I'll get on there.
Yeah, you sing that one.
I'll sing that word for word.
Monica.
Yeah, I'll sing Monica word for word. Even some of the Mexican stuff, I'll get up there and start doing. I could dance. I've been in 2 quinceañeras. I'll get right. I know how to dance.
3
Bachata.
including Naya's.
3, yeah.
Our daughters.
Bachata, merengue. I'll get out there and dance. People be looking crazy. Oh, anywho, that was fun, but I should have known.
You should have known.
Better. Let's bring up the Chris Brown thing. The Chris Brown concerts. I seen y'all be out there going to them Chris Brown concerts with your girl.
Can I tell you the what I seen on Facebook?
Mm-hmm.
They had somebody had put a post and said this all the CNAs and nurses left the nursing home short because they was at the Chris Brown concert.
They was.
And that was weak because they was.
Y'all was
They
out there.
was.
And I'm gonna say to the guys, I seen y'all taking y'all girls to them concerts, man.
I actually seen like several couples go with wifey to the Chris Brown concert.
She's a grown woman. She got a Chris Brown concert in y'all bedroom. You need to stop. Stop. Rip that thing down, bruh.
So you don't approve?
Hell no. Nah. You want to go to a Chris Brown concert? Hell no. Nah. Do you know what Chris Brown concerts? I'll sing the song. I'll sing it. Yeah, you want to go to a concert? I'll get up right now. What's the song I like that Cub be singing? What's that Chris Brown song?
He's a good performer and singer.
Oh, he's really good.
Yeah.
He's really good. Chris Brown
he's
good.
really good. He's a good entertainer.
But Paul, that's fine.
I don't want him. It's all right.
Yeah, of course not.
I ain't thirsty over him.
We ain't doing that. Y'all need to stop going out there singing word for word with your girl. I began to hand complicated when the situation. Man, nah. Look, I'll get up and do it. Yeah. Yeah, I'll be in the house talking about something. What he said? It took a visit to realize. Y'all out here with your girl at the concert. Y'all both clapping to the theme song. Cut it out.
It's because they fans too.
They fans.
That's what it really is.
Y'all better stop playing. Because
But
Chris Brown, they're gonna be at that meet and greet.
Look,
and he gonna
that's
be
what I was
hands on
saying.
their
You see, they
all there with your jaw.
You see, they ain't pay for them VIP meet and greets though.
He charged them $1,000 a meet and greet. He
But
holding
like
their girl on the back and shit. He
Ain't
doing
none
all
of them
that.
couples pay for them meet and greets.
Y'all need to stop that. Yeah, my brother, I seen you too. You need to, bro, stop. Don't let your girl go out there and putting all her assy on Chris Brassy. Stop it. Nah,
That's
but
funny.
yeah. So
they had specials and everything. I see somebody had hair specials for the Chris Brown concert. Everything.
They selling Chris Brown makeup days.
They like to get ready for the concert.
Get your Chris Brown lashes done.
You know, hair, makeup, everything, just so you go to get to the concert.
Y'all need to stop.
Slaying them for breezy.
We talked about the domestic violence stuff.
Yeah, our girl Sha'Carri.
Sha'Carri Richardson, man, you fast. Stop.
Mm-hmm.
Stop punching people.
Mhm.
Ain't no reason to be out here punching people, man.
But you know, I she came out. She said it was from like her traumas and stuff. You know, and that she had mentioned something about he was trying to love her in a way that she wasn't willing to accept.
So she
Mhm.
took.
She took accountability.
That's not accountability. She
That
said.
ain't accountability.
She said I only beat my boyfriend up
Mhm.
because I had a bad upbringing.
First step is awareness, ain't it?
That's not accountability. You
First step
can't.
is awareness. She was aware that she did it because she won't right in the head.
You can't be a
Now
victim.
she gotta move on. She can't do it no more.
That's why we said.
Right?
We said
She can't do
before.
it no more.
Women, y'all get bad advice because if a dude said I only whoop my wife ass
Mm.
because I got beat when I was a kid, y'all would be like, you ain't gonna say he taking accountability. You gonna say I don't care, lock him up.
You right on that
You
one.
damn right I
You
am.
right on that one.
Huh? Lock her up. Hey, Shakari, I love you. You fast.
They did lock her up though.
No, she did. She did.
And she was real mad. You seen the video?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's accountability
Yeah.
though. She should not
Mhm.
have been whooping
Mhm.
on that man.
Yeah, she shouldn't have.
So
Domestic. We do not condone any domestic violence from
she almost,
God, from girl to guy,
but
guy to
she
girl.
actually
We
almost
don't.
did
We
though.
don't.
She actually
Yeah.
almost did
I,
because she wanted to be nice. Shakari was whooping on that man,
yeah. Yeah.
right?
She
If
was little
if it was
growing him.
if it
She
was
was. I seen that video.
yeah,
It was
if it was
bad.
vice
It was
versa,
bad. Yeah.
just like if it was vice
In
versa,
public too.
he
At the
wouldn't have
airport. I'm
been in
sorry.
jail right
Yeah.
now. He
Wouldn't
would
have
have
been out.
also lost all his endorsements,
Mhm.
everything.
Mhm.
So she didn't take accountability. She literally went there and said, "Look, y'all know I'm from the hood,"
Yeah, you right. You right.
and they let
I
her
take
go.
back then. I take it back.
All right, good. At
Yeah.
least we can.
I take it
That's
back.
see, that's
Yeah,
love
you
though.
can take it back.
That's love. She take that back because
I take.
Shikari, you fast, but that
Yeah.
don't mean you
And she
can't.
should have
You
learned
can beat
too.
on
She
people.
should honestly. She need to learn. She should have learned that she's in the forefront of the media, right?
Yeah,
And she also got held back from the Olympics from smoking weed, right?
she always she be doing too much. She do too much.
All right. Let me finish my statement. So she should have knew that she has to be more careful with what she does and how she is in the public eye.
Yeah,
Because they'll take it from you. They
this is not
already
her
tried.
first
You
time.
came back, you bounced back. I'm proud of you for being a fast runner. Absolutely.
And
You know?
again, if a guy did the same thing and
You right. You
he
right.
was
You
smoking
right.
weed,
You
he
can't
would have
do
went back to the Olympics.
right.
It would have been over.
Yeah.
So there is a double standard that we have to acknowledge it.
Yeah, it's vice versa too. Yeah.
It's not like what you mean.
Like there's a double standard like where some men benefit from the double standard and there's a double standard where women get the benefit from,
No,
right?
there
That's what I'm
is.
saying.
It's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
being a hoe
Situational, yeah. Yeah.
is bad over here, but if you call a guy a hoe, it's not bad. Nobody
Yeah.
cares. But if the guy do something stupid, the dude he's going to jail though. That's the
Mm-hmm.
difference.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about finances
Mm-hmm.
briefly. Right, let's get into it.
Mm-hmm.
No, I ain't briefly. We've my first bank account was like just a regular. It was us really. Like our first bank accounts were together.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of people who meet when they 30 years old
Mm-hmm.
in relationships and stuff. In their late 20s, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
They have separate bank accounts and they're married. They've been married
Yeah.
for 10 years, separate bank accounts.
Mm-hmm.
What they literally go to dinner and say, let's split it, or he paying for dinner, she pays the electric bill, he pays the rent, and this and that.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about it?
First of all, we have the same account.
Yeah.
We got our own credit cards and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But we have the same bank account and the same savings account. So we share it, right? But I wouldn't feel the same way if I was a working career person, met somebody, and I have my own. Now, what I would be more reluctant to say, let's join, right? Because what I earned is what I earned. Now, once we're together and we earn something, that might be very different, you know? So I'm not opposed to having two separate accounts, if that makes sense.
I get it.
You know, like I said, we have a joint account and a joint savings, but that's just the way we are.
But that was
Very,
because you didn't have a
we didn't
bank
have
account.
nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
we
we
didn't have
we
nothing.
literally started a bank
We
account.
started life together,
Yeah.
like literally adulthood, childhood and adulthood, you
Yeah.
know, all that stuff we did together. But
But I
yeah.
I agree. But see, I see it especially from a man's standpoint. And
Mhm.
if I'm like right now, right? If I met somebody,
Mhm.
you ain't getting on my bank. You ain't getting on my bank account.
Mhm.
I done built so much up here. I'm not giving that
Mhm.
away. So I
Mhm.
do understand where it's like, no, we're gonna have to, share that.
Yeah.
Have different roles and
Right.
responsibilities. I think where the lines get blurred though
Mhm.
is at what point is it a family business though?
Mhm.
How do we share
Mhm.
our resources?
Mhm.
If she expects the man to pay rent, groceries, this and that, like, do they have a realistic expectation of what life costs?
Mhm.
Right? She like, oh, I wouldn't, I pay for small bills, and he's like, yo, I
She
got
don't have
car
an
payments and
awareness of
everything. There's no awareness.
what it all takes in. So I think in that like after a certain point, right? Once y'all have established that y'all are going to be together for a longer haul or whatever it may be, then it comes to the point where y'all do need to communicate into in the whereabouts of when do we join our accounts and how much do we separate for ourselves, right?
Mhm.
Because all your money shouldn't go into the pot and all her money shouldn't go in the pot and then none of y'all enjoy any of the money. You know what I'm saying? So it's almost like, all right, this is the account for the bills, the living, the the everyday things.
Yep.
And then a certain amount should be like, okay, now after all of it is paid and we have divvied up everything or have an awareness of, how everything is being paid, how much are we allowed or should permit to spend on frivolous things, right?
Hmm.
Because if I want to go to the store and I want to buy candy and I have some sneakers on sale and I got to call you and say, "Hey, these sneakers are on sale at for $25. Can I get them?" That's annoying.
Of
You know what I'm
course.
saying?
Yeah.
And vice versa, right? So you should be able to enjoy a little bit of your money on miscellaneous things without having to worry about like if you can afford that. You know what I'm saying? Because maybe you can't afford to buy them $25 sneakers, but in a working class society right now, a lot of women and men have to have two incomes to survive right now,
Yeah.
right?
And this is what to make it make sense all the way is
Mm-hmm.
that the husband and wife is are business partners, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we both need to understand the finances,
Mm-hmm.
right? You should have access to accounts.
Mm-hmm.
You should know what you should spend or what you
Mm-hmm.
can't spend
Mm-hmm.
because you don't have to call and say, "Yo, I'm about to buy this, I'm about to buy that,
Mm-hmm.
whatever." Even though we have one account, but
Mm-hmm.
I also have, like you said, we got credit cards and stuff that's on our own. Um, I have my emergency account,
Yeah.
that I have where they pull money from the my checking and they'll throw over there.
Mm-hmm.
And but we're self aware of how much money we have,
Mm-hmm.
right? And you're not going to go spend it frivolously, like or
Mm-hmm.
frivolously, whatever it's called.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to go spend nothing stupid. Most of our big purchases
Are done
are
together.
done together,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
right?
We're with
Um,
one another, you know,
yeah, like
when we
we're
do
with
that.
that, but we have to have an understanding. And
Mm-hmm.
I do get that some people again they already had their life separate and
Mm-hmm.
everything, but in order for it to work, I think once you get married, you're saying to each other,
It's a
it's a
contract. Yeah.
contract,
Mm-hmm.
and this is our money. There's no
Mm-hmm.
longer this is my money, your money.
Mm-hmm.
So don't get married if you don't want to share expenses, if you don't want to
But
share money.
Um I've heard of people be together 10 plus years and they still have about 10 plus, maybe closer to as long as we've been together, maybe not met at the same time point in their life, older than us and stuff like that. and they still have separate accounts.
No, I know a
And
lot of people like that.
they still split their resources, and she's, they're unaware of what each other make, and which makes it hard because sometimes when the demand, like me, say if I had to pay X, Y, and Z, and I'm struggling to pay X, Y, and Z, and I don't communicate that to you. So then you're like, okay, why is she working so much? Why is she picking up overtime? And this is just to pay the X, Y, and Z that I said I was gonna commit to pay. That causes friction in the relationship and
It does.
frustration,
And
because just like you're watching me struggle to pay the the things that you also are enjoying or having to, live
but
off of,
but
you
that's what I'm
know?
saying. Let's just be
Hmm.
blunt about it,
Yeah.
okay? Your money is my money because I'm the
Hmm.
head of this house.
Hmm.
That's what it is, right?
Hmm.
So if we say we're married
Hmm.
and we're going to run this business, we're going to
Hmm.
run this kingdom,
Hmm.
when that check come in, I'm going to make sure that the money goes where it needs to go,
Yeah.
right?
Hmm.
You don't know how much our bills are. We always have
Hmm.
this we had this conversation not too
I
long ago,
know.
but that you have no idea how much our bills are
Hmm.
because
Hmm.
I make sure it's taken care of, right?
Hmm.
Yeah, you contribute,
Hmm.
but you don't pay it.
Hmm.
You don't got to go click the button and say, "Hey, T-Mobile,
Yeah, I
this
don't
I got
have
to
to
pay that."
call, and I don't gotta
You
make
don't got to
sure it's
do all
done
that.
every
I make
month.
sure that's
Yeah.
done,
Hmm.
right?
It's
But
just done,
you also go. You can afford the life you want. You have fun.
Hmm. Hmm.
But I think that again, when it's if you're gonna call
Hmm.
this a family, we have to work as a
Hmm.
family. It's not a separate. What if this? What if like no? Let's be together.
Yeah, and
Let's
I
go
don't
all
like
in,
paying.
right?
And then, let's say I don't like paying bills either. Like I
No,
don't
you don't
like
want to have to
sitting
do that.
there dialing or logging in to pay something and seeing 400, 500, $600 get pulled from the account. That kind of stresses me a little bit.
Yeah.
So I enjoy being like, here you go. I got paid today. Everything's paid, right? And that's all that
And you're
is.
and it's
And
fine,
it's
but
like,
and
yeah,
it's not a
mhm.
competition
It's
of who
not.
makes more, who
Mm-mm.
does this. It's just like, hey, we
Hmm.
work,
Hmm.
we could do this.
It's a
You have
convenience to
access
me that
to
I don't have to
yes, and
go
you
and
have
do
access
all
to
that
all
stuff.
of
Yeah,
it.
absolutely. Yeah.
However, you
Hmm.
do not have to literally say, oh, it's the 15th. I gotta go do this.
Hmm.
I take on the burden of saying
Hmm.
I'm gonna make sure that the work is done, right? The
Hmm.
family is
Hmm.
done. So
Hmm.
I think where a lot of people get the combativeness or the back and forth with each other
It's
is
a
they're
competition.
they're saying, "Well, I paid $200. I
It's
paid three hundred
it's the
dollars."
competition aspect of it. A lot of people are competing even on like small scales of things, right? It's like, oh, you make X amount of money, I make X amount of money.
Mm-hmm.
That's a competition. And or oh, you did this and this, and but I did this and this, and it's just like that's where the arguments happen.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I don't care that whatever, you're the head of the household, and
Yeah,
I
no,
don't know why I do that. I
yeah,
don't know why
don't
I
do
do
them
that.
air
My
quotes,
bad.
cause I'm the head of that motherfucker.
You the head of the
Yeah, don't be
household.
doing no
My
air quotes.
bad.
Goddamn, grab that gun. Yeah,
I don't care that
nah,
you divvy up the money and stuff like that. Cause I don't care to sit here and make sure the bill. There's
of
some
course.
people that want the control of knowing where everything goes, and how much everything was and
Yeah,
stuff. I don't care to have that.
you shouldn't compete with your partner,
Yeah.
like it,
Mhm.
and your wife is that's a part of the family. Your
Mhm.
husband is a part of the family. But what we see a lot
Mhm.
is that people are like they treat it like it's a the business exchange is I got 70% of the shares,
Mhm.
you got 30%, right?
Mhm.
Where it's like, no, look, this is the business. I am the boss,
Mhm.
like I run it. I'm gonna make sure the structure is right, but we have our resources is all
I'm the
together.
manager.
Yeah, you manage it. Like, hey, if you need to get in contact with me, call my manager, and we can
I'm
get
the
it right.
manager.
If you ask me for some money, what the first thing I'm gonna say is, yeah, let me holler at my wife real quick, see what up, bitch. I'm not giving you no money,
Cause his
right?
money is my money. I
Yeah,
ain't
I'm not
getting,
giving it to you. That's why I'm
you're
gonna
not
say let me
getting my
call her.
money.
I'm not giving you money. $20 till tomorrow. Wait till tomorrow, right? But yeah, but it's we have a realistic expectation
Yeah.
of what these
Mhm.
funds are. I don't think you're gonna run off on me. Uh, we got the Holly Berry situation, right?
Mhm.
Her ex husband said she was a bad mom. She wasn't like, yeah, she doing her thing. She got money and everything, but she wasn't a wife, right?
Mhm.
What do you think about that?
I mean, if he came in there, like, I think we spoke about this before, like clarifying our intent, right? And he wanted someone who was wife like, mother like, the, I would say the traditional things, and you got with her. Like, did you not know that before? Like
Yeah,
your intent was to be with a woman who is an actress, busy, living this certain lifestyle, and said she wasn't a good wife because she didn't do the wife thing. She wasn't motherly. She wasn't emotionally available for you. It's kind of like, why'd you marry her?
yeah.
She was that woman before,
So he got to take some accountability.
he has to take some accountability. And now they're divorced. It's her ex
He
husband,
getting
right?
money from that too.
You know, um,
He was one of the first guys. Shout out to Holly Berry ex husband for being one of the first guys to get some alimony from a woman.
is that
Stand
true?
with you, brother. Yeah,
Oh, I didn't know that.
she should have cooked. She should have cleaned before she got the ring. Yeah, no, she should have.
Hmm.
But yeah, it's his fault as a man
Hmm.
because he should have been the head of household, the leader, and he didn't. He went and chose her because she was Holly Berry, and then he was like, "Wait a minute, you're
And then
how you Holly Berry and don't cook and clean? Like
yeah,
you knew she wasn't about to do that. She
yeah,
out here on Mission Impossible and 007 and
yeah,
everything. Holly Berry ain't cleaning shit.
yeah.
I'm look, I'm not washing dishes, and I'm a regular dude. I mean, I'm that guy, but I'm a regular dude.
Mm,
You think Holly Berry about to cook a dish? I mean, wash a dish?
mm,
She not doing it. So
mm,
you should have been Denzel Washington. Then you could tell Holly Berry that she got to wash a dish. But if don't nobody know your name, sir,
yeah, because I don't know who he is.
you better start washing dishes.
Mm.
Because I still don't know his name now, and I've seen the clip. I don't know who you are, sir. Go wash them dishes.
Hmm.
Ain't nobody trying to hear about what you talking about.
And same
Go
with J
ahead.
Lo too.
Yeah, J Lo, y'all man, Ben Affleck, all yo, J Lo is out there. She the whole
She for the street.
yeah. J Lo
Jenny from the block is
is
from the
still she
block.
for the block. J Lo's a hoe.
They said,
You know,
well,
excuse my French.
we don't know her
She
that
is.
well to say that.
She is.
But somebody did say she had more rings than Thanos.
Yeah.
You seen that?
No, J Lo is definitely for the streets. And
Well, she says she from the block. So,
somebody got
what
it.
do you
Damn.
expect?
Somebody got to say it.
So you
So
think it's her fault that she got married and divorced that many times?
yes. What do you? Yeah, absolutely. At a point, you got to say I'm the
Uh-huh.
problem.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
She
agree.
was with Mark Anthony.
I'm putting that rhetorical question
My
out
man
there.
said, "Be la vie." What's the song? How you say the song? Mark Anthony.
Vivi mi vida.
Vivida and Vida. And I so nah.
And you
Anyway,
said that real. You're not even on beat.
I know that song word for word. Anyway, she was with Mark Anthony,
Uh huh. My culture real upset with you.
and she can't. You left Mark.
Yeah.
Yeah, J Lo for the street, man.
She
Shout
left the
out to the Ricans
she left
though.
the wagyu for a pork chop.
She went. She left Fogo de Chao and went to Applebee's. And Applebee's said, "I don't even look. I don't even want you to work here. You can't manage it." So yeah, J Lo got to go.
Hmm.
Let's sum it up, baby girl. Let
Hmm.
me give you good then. Let me eat where
So back on the joint bank account thing,
mm,
right? So Travis Hunter, the young boy that
yep,
got married without the prenup
yep.
to his was it high school girlfriend
Nah,
or
college.
college girlfriend or whatever it is,
hmm
you know? How you feel about that?
Um, it's too much fake news about that one.
Uh-huh.
Cause they keep saying that
Uh-huh.
she's divorcing him and getting
Hmm.
wanting 40 mil and all that, but from the research that I've done, is like that's not really true.
And I
He
think
should have got a. He should have gotten a prenup
hmm
for sure.
hmm I'm
But
listening.
I don't think that the stories that's circulating are true.
Right. I think a lot of people are just upset because they didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people expected him not knowing their relationship or like how close they are and stuff, expected that he should have got one, with him getting into the NFL and
hmm
all that, And I understand that, but like say she's a very good woman and loves that man really, really well and ends up taking care of him and being the best thing he ever had. Like, and she never leaves him. Then that prenup was never needed. That makes sense.
Yeah, but that's a
Yeah.
risk
So
that
with that, that's a big risk, but I
yeah,
wish them well,
he
and
should
I
have
hope
he
that's
should
what
have
it is.
definitely
Yeah.
got a prenup because don't let that woman take your money. Don't let her do that, sir. Because
I
she gonna
mean,
be skating.
she gets married to him. She gets to enjoy his money.
Yeah, but the prenup thing is different. Like she can literally just say anything.
Mm-hmm.
She could beat him like Shikari beat the dude, and then leave and be like, "Yeah,
And
let
take
me
40
get that
mil.
money." So it's just not a fair exchange. So
Mm-hmm.
access to the money, cool. When we together, right?
Mm-hmm.
But there has to be a agreement,
Mm-hmm.
a business agreement of this is how it works.
Right.
If they don't have a business agreement and they just willy nilly about the money and all that stuff, she don't really know how it works because again, you got to look at it this way. Me and you work to build up a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you met me and I was a 30-year-old millionaire,
Mm-hmm.
you think I'm gonna just be like, look, here's access to my card and do what you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm gonna say, man, I pay bills, you can live here, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you account and access to money, right? But it couldn't be go ahead
Yeah.
because you could deplete all the assets that we have.
Right.
And it could be taken, but love can't be mistaken for reality. And
Right.
that's what a lot of men when they go wrong is they mistake a night of pleasure
Mm-hmm. A little attention.
for reality. That's why Shannon
Mm-hmm.
Sharp is in the situation he's in,
Mm-hmm.
um, and a few of these other people,
Mm-hmm.
Diddy, all them, because they
Mm-hmm.
wanted pleasure over reality. Now y'all paying money, so we gotta do reality first. Um, let's sum it up, baby girl.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see if you could dance. Let me see a twirl. Um, let me plug my guy right here. New EP out from our producer, rapper, Neil Carter. A lot can change, right? 94 Sunsets.
Mm-hmm.
We gonna plug it on the post.
You gonna put it somewhere.
We gonna put it somewhere. You can plug it in there. But man, good album, good
Tune in.
EP. Definitely tap into that. Listen to it, man. Um,
Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
he's a poet in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Now, like, comment, subscribe at Rome the Ruler, at Kasani. Today we wanted to have fun
Mm-hmm.
and just kind of just go on topics that it was with us, and you get to know us a little bit more and be um open, right?
Yeah.
You'll never know what you're gonna get. But drip check, El Vaquero. I thought I knew more Spanish than I did, but I don't. Uh, it was fun.
Yeah, it was fun. I had fun today.
It was fun.
Yeah.
All right, I love you.
Love you too.
Give me a kid. Mwah!
I don't like you.